Alright, greetings everyone. What's going on? Should have that start topic this time here so I can position myself. Okay. Alright, greetings. Welcome to the live here. Here in Jamaica TV. Welcome here. The rain just starts here in them about 3 o'clock. Just after 3:30 I started thinking of because this morning I went up in the hills at the overseers, to look at college at the institute, the renewable arts science and technical advisory. So at the institute I do a research study, and the center is also a weather station. That is a part of the project. And other things things like bird watching and camping and all that, nature walk and all that. So being into a weather station, understanding the whole this apparatus is setting up, I I went up in the hills and was looking around over the parishes of Westmoreland, Hanover and St. James. And it was clear, and we have some videos of that, we follow and see how it was very calm and before the storm. So the rain starts here at 3. It's after 3 now. I'm going to 4 o'clock and the rain starts here in St. James. What I'm saying, looking out there is in the parishes of Westmoreland, direction of the parish of Westmoreland. Over there is in the clear, in the day without the white. Over there in white, you will see like houses and others, whatever, and see land. And it's Westmoreland, looking in the direction of Westmoreland. This way, I look in the direction of Hanover. Up in the hills, looking in this direction, I will be able to see as far as Dakar, where the agricultural school, the polytechnical. And further looking around Hanover, but I'm here under my tent outside. And you can see, I will have put some stones on it and some building blocks and sand because, my can hold out. But we survived some few storms here, Gilbert, and we survived Ivan, and we survived Barrett. I don't know. I'm thinking that we have to do deck roofing now. And we were supposed to do that before we delay. Yeah, we delay, and now we say, look at that. If anything happens to this roof, now we have to move in the deck part of the house, and I'm outside. I should be up in the hills. If up in the hills, I will get a better view. If I had my raincoat, I would probably take you for a walk up in the hills. And you could see right around to see the mist. But you won't see anything much. You will see the same whitening out. Everything white. So this morning, follow the videos. You see this morning, clear way out in the horizon. See all the mountains, see places you want to see normal daylight. You could see because of the shade and whatever. So it's very calm. Yeah, you wanna know that it would have been like, but as I said, it start raining at 3. So look from here now, I'm outside. I'm in my bivouac under my bivouac tent, I'm into camping, guys. So even my resident, our family home yard, my family yard, I'm camping out in the back here. Yeah, man, and I'm having my drink, coconut water, and some whiskey, How is there tornado? No, it's an hurricane. It's hurricane. Sorry about that. Are you scared from the tornado going outside? Say bye bye. I'm going away. All right, sorry about that, man. I should have welcome to my live anyhow. I'm like, thank you guys. I'm not pay attention. No, it's not a tornado. It's an hurricane. a storm developing into. I said, wait, I should have like on my radio now and boom back. But I'm just setting up all morning. I've been doing various amount of things and just relaxing here. I said, look, man, but I'm in tune with nature, So I love the outside, the outdoors. When it gets much like windy, I go inside. Yeah, and I will still be going live, showing from my veranda if like I did it in Beryl. Hopefully I can still, even Beryl. We're able to go at a little place that we call a shelter, a veranda. We got the man them on the veranda. Thank you guys for coming to my live here. I'm in St. James and looking out over in the parishes like Westmoreland out there in the white skies. Let me show you guys the white skies and look around here now. This is in St. James. Look, if you're walking in the rain and here now you find the sky much clearer here, St. James. But Hanover is in that direction and still white out there. So all of Westmoreland, so the rain as it was forecast that it will be coming from the east, coming from um St. Thomas, Portland, Kingston, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, and earlier on I've spoken to my friend in Clarendon, and she said that it starts raining, and even last night they had a power cut at 12 o'clock. We haven't had any power cut even to now. We haven't had any power cut. So we are just watching out. I did some cutting of trees. Let me see, cause boy, put a sandbag for me. I was stopping the car. I said me old man Billy things. So me cut down the trees, limb some trees from over the light post. Yeah, yeah, man. I may have some things I'm really put up on my decking from a long time, and you will take them down. Some signposts for what I try to have for my little project up in the hills. And me signpost that. Right there. See it there? See? And we ready to make erect it upright. Yeah. Campsite, yeah. The base camp, fire base camp. What we can show you now. So I was showing the trees. I limbed some, that is my apple tree in my yard. I'm going to limb it up, I'm going to limb up a few of my mango tree, the green gauge mango tree and all them, preventing them, from, yeah. Rain just start, man. No wind, no wind as yet. Just start raining, but they say it will be later this evening up until like, in Tuesday morning. Today feel like a Sunday anyhow, guys, but I tell you. I went with clear a drain at my gateway this morning, make it nice and clean, open wide, clear the drain, man, so the water is supposed to just go through. No water is supposed to settle there. That's good. Go up in the hills and up in the hills, all the boat chanty we have there in the hills and a zinc. Out there, some shit out there right. And find my weather coat and find a jacket ready. And make a trek go up in the hills. I love it, man. My zinc house. Last year, the man them said the thing blow off of the hill. The man them say, yo, that the wind when they left up in the hills. Man, I live up in the hills near to me. My neighbor said, yo, that's supposed to do I want to go there. Yeah, man. And first thing in the morning, I go up there, bro. Not even a zinc no move. You know, go up there today and do some little thing, hurricane strap, and something material upon it, some wood like that. Put on something upon it, man. So go up there tomorrow and see what happens. When you're up there when the reception, you were proven to me last when burial hit. It proven to me that when I went up there in the morning, I got reception on my phone. I got a call from Canada. Yes, sir. So they have reception. So when the low line and have reception up there, they lose a powerful man. So I say the college of the overseas. You see it all over in the higher region, you can see right round. So you see the parishes in the region of probably you can't see Trinidad, but you know that Trinidad is over there. And there is no mountain or there's no mount, no hill to block. You're just looking around. Mm. Southern St. James we there, you know. In Southern St. James, just like on the outskirts of the city of Montego Bay, like, and you say, look the way they where the sky is still clear. It's done a mobile star. I hope in the hills. It's done a mobile scene. I hope in the hills you can see more Anchovy region and the region there. You see me? Up in the hills, over long hill and reading. So it rain just a start. I don't know the process a lot of misinformation going out and I see on YouTube. What go on? So me, yeah, that's a mistake, man. So it's a natural mistake. Like a while ago. Yeah, it's a natural mistake. Me there in the outdoors, man. Love the outdoors, you know. Tent one of my thing, you know. Camping out, trekking, walking, nature, plants. So the hurricane, yeah, it's a natural disaster, you know. These things happen. It's just the readiness to be prepared, you know. And today, so right now, I recommend persons to start the country style house, you know. You see the decoratic roofing and the zinc roofing from the 70s and 80s and the decoratic cover now in the 90s and now it's all about the country style. And when you build your deck, put your block in and your piping so you don't let the rainwater running over, messing up your skirting board or what you call it. That's what you call it. A bit there. Mm. A tropical country we live in, man. Although we can have earthquake, especially when we're prone to earthquake and anything. We can have earthquake, but when they roof it go affect us. So, but otherwise, we have every season, we have every year, so we have like threat of hurricane or storm, you know. Mm-hmm. So a man in a deck top roof, no need to worry. Just make sure say around him surrounding kinda, you know. Mm. See what I go on. Welcome everyone, man. Yeah man, Jaja. Yeah. Thank you for joining everyone. See? Don't know. We are going there and see what I go on later on. Melissa. So it's not a tornado, it's a hurricane. Yeah man, they say that what category, some person talking about category 5. I soon get some information for you guys because you don't know. Category 5, category 4, hurricane. Yep. And the island we have only experienced a category 3 to category 4 Gilbert, after it left landed like category 4. But Gilbert is an experience that I had as a young youth, as a youth. School, everything locked down for a period of time. Gilbert did good for I and I step. So yeah, me know. Um, this is a cleansing for I and I too. This one here, and I was hearing from a friend today that they said the first time 51 years storm, 51 storm, 37 years after before Gilbert, and now it's anniversary from Gilbert to this one, Melissa. Another 37 years. Can't believe I remember Gilbert 37 years since Gilbert, and it's fresh and I remember it like even storm that after Gilbert. I never witnessed eyeball. Anyhow, it doesn't matter my family. Soon get lively, Soon get lively, yes. So it's just raining, and this type of rain is different from the rain that was falling, the rain that fell today or yesterday or earlier on today, or even over the weekend. Like today's what? Yeah, over the weekend. Today's Monday. So the rain that fell over the weekend was like on and off. But you can see this now. Whole place going white. It's gonna rain. Probably soon start. The wind comes. Yeah. And then those who are listening, those are the persons overseas who are very concerned. A lot of phone calls coming in from families, and friends. Very concerned friends about what's going on. So thank you guys. And this is why I'm going live to let you see. So you don't have to follow the misinformation of person saying that Montego Bay is flooding out. We don't. I'm here just on the outskirts of Montego Bay. No one says that Montego Bay is flooding out. But people overseas is saying that they are seeing where Montego Bay is flooding out. Same thing. Last week I went to over the weekend. Yeah, I went to Manchester, and Spur Tree was blocked a week before or sometime before. So when I went, the road was clear. When I was up there, no flooding. But yet there was concern that Spur Tree Hill blocked, and we said no, that couldn't be because we just passed Spur Tree and it was clear and there's no rain like that. So Spur Tree, that was like outdated report, old stale news. Which, so some of the stale news. I see people we are put a storm, Jamaica or Melissa. And I see house top and lift off and look at it. I said, no, that's not even Jamaica. That's some like in Florida or some other place. Yeah, man. So people do that. Bloggers do that to get whatever. I'm just flowing freely, promoting my thing. Right now, I want to get the stand to make my head free up my hand to get some vibration. You don't know it's all about the meditation. As I say, we in tune with nature, we are aligned with the hurricane right now. It's a natural disaster. One of them things is about the readiness or the prepare. Yeah, man, process is life threatening. So people can, and things. That's why right now in my community, my brother this morning at the church, he's going around taking all the elderly persons to the church, to the shelter at the Adventist church in my area. Yeah. So them can be safe because you know old people living on their own under the rain, them roof and leak or anything like that. They can be cold. I remember my neighbor one rainy season. I don't remember if it was, but it was raining, very rainy season. And the man that I think he just been cold. He was old and he passed away, and alive. Yeah, man. So them sees I have to look after the elder, look out for the old people. And the disabled persons them. We have how many shelters in this area, community? Two or five. I know of. The church and the school. The Adventist church. I don't know if there's I think another church. Church of God. So the member of parliament, I said I'm in Southern St. James, Nikisha. She gave out Nikisha Burchell, MP. Um she gave out an update as the shelters in the constituencies, yeah. So persons can check that out, yeah. All the shelters, I don't remember them, but we know in my year I listen out. It was the Adventist church and the school, I think. There's always been a shelter at the school. On Saturday, the Adventist church, they start getting ready. I want to get my stand. You know the good thing in the room there. Alright, so I'm still free up. So as the Adventist church, they never close, but because of the weather and everything, I'm expecting the hurricane probably any time. They have a morning service, and then in the evening they will start to open up. They get ready for persons to come in. So members who are not staying, they go home to them yard, and like anytime so after 2 o'clock. After two, they start setting up for persons for shelter. So welcome again, see what I go on, sir. Big up in yourself, yeah, man. One and two. And thanks to the like and everything, cause that's about going. I mean, I need to do my life. I need to go and do a lot of life because I am reaching to my goals of as a creator. Achieve my reward for creating what my work I put in. I need to put in my lives. I need the support. You know, yeah, man. So all of this what's going on. A lot of persons have attention here on the island. Well, I'm here in this part of the island, St. James, and if you want to know what's going on in my little neck of the woods, you just welcome to come to my life. And as soon as hurricane start and we get some more update and information as to whatever, and persons overseas in diaspora watching, you know, Let me not tell you something. I'm gonna get this start today. Alright, watch this. Take it out of the case. Alright? Take it out of the case. Okay. And make it much clearer. This is that just clear. The people. Oh Lord, keep it here. But you don't know that proper. Road still there. Let me clean, guys. Bear with me. I'm gonna clean my screen. Alright. It's gonna get a wipe. Give it a wipe to make it much clearer. Let's see what's thing wet and stuff. Let's see what I go on with people. How is it? Alright. Nothing to see here. Out here is just the white skies. Looking in the direction of looking in the direction of Westmoreland. So you can see it's raining probably in St. Elizabeth, raining in Westmoreland, and I can see it's raining in Hanover. The rain starts here in St. James. Looking behind me as I look around quickly, it's not as white as here. So from my analysis, I would have said that St. James is now going to be under the rain. We're getting the rain and become white, and then Trelawney. If I was up in the hills, I would have been looked around and be able to tell you if Trelawney is all white out like this. Looking in the direction of Trelawney in the woodland, then I would have said, yeah, Trelawney is white out. So I'm telling you guys, man, stick around. Support the science and technology. Yeah, right now look at this time now. We need the solar panels and my creativity or my journey involve renewable energy. I'm an advocate for renewable energy, and the ecosystem. Nature, so nature lover. So I love the outdoors. So if you love the outdoor, imagine up in the hills, there's a lot of space, view, spectacular view looking around. And we all up there in our tents looking out like this. And I was saying this morning that there is a lobby here that we would have been the shelter. So if you're a hurricane hunter and you look at our weather, what you call it, researcher, meteorologist. I was saying this morning up in the hills is the perfect place, man, for some journalists or whatever to come and set up their apparatus and do some what. Not in the east, the hurricane this is coming from in the east, so they want to be in the action. But here in St. James, see what's happening when it starts. I will be there once I have the internet. I will be going live. I'm going live. I'll be still going live once the internet don't cut. Listen, massive. Um, we're having a bit of problem with internet here, but this is what's going on. I'm gonna go continue. Should I continue going live? Because I was saying when I come back, it will be like when this storm when the storm actually starts. You say still it is, but it's raining. It just starts raining like hour and a half ago here in St. James. For those who just joined in the live, all right. So when it's get much, if the internet cuts, hopefully, because having a bad connection here, you know, for those who are sticking and staying, if you have to leave, I understand, because you're not getting any good reception or anything like that. But you see hostilities, I come from the outside, I'm now indoors and I'm zooming in the yard and just outside there. Coconut, the banana, that is a good, um, and the coconut trees show you the velocity or the wind speed whenever the storm start or the hurricane start. You will see the swaying of the bamboo and the coconut and all them trees there. Yeah. So I'm thinking that persons we could just have conversation. I'm gonna move around. I'm going to get myself prepared for later. I'm gonna keep it going, keep the live going, so you can see for yourself. Don't panic for those who are getting information that it is flooding in places like in Montego Bay. I'm just on the outskirts. It could be in town, but the rain in the direction of Montego Bay, it's much clearer than where I'm looking. I'm looking in western region, Westmoreland, and the yes, Stacy. I'm telling you, yeah, man, stay safe. Yeah, man. Good so far. How are you? Hope you are fine also. Hope you and the family is good, man. Everybody good. Just indoors and how is it? Is it raining much heavier up in your area? Listen, you have some comfort this morning. Put a cushion in it and put it inside your house. You see the banana tree, the mother still, everything still. That's the rain start. Wait. When you area see the weather man. Those viewers overseas, this is the condition here in St. James. I don't know if you look at other weather reports and see other parishes. We should try a few other parishes, a few other places and see what the condition is. You see it in everywhere. We see everyone find out in other parts of the island what's the condition.
And you like don't know if you check anybody else like you know that.
Now I'm gonna talk to my friend. I'm gonna give a friend a call.
You call somebody.
Yeah, find out what it is like up in your next of the wood. Oh my days, how easy, man. It's my other phone, man. Start talking about you. About the child.
Saying that and put himself in a position to be in Jamaica during the storm so he can offer help, like he said, if needed. I think Mayor Pop basically went through all of that earlier just to encourage people, like if you live in these areas, don't stay, go ahead and move. And Shane, I'm sure you will agree with that notion as well. Some people want to protect their position and that type of thing. Like I saw a video going around on social media with this elderly man, and he's saying that him weather enough storm and him never leave Port Royal, and he don't plan to leave, and he was just talking about people who left and the challenges that they encountered. So we know people feel that type of way, but we're saying that is not the right mindset. You have to think about your life. Yeah, man, definitely. Some people are saying, well, they want to preserve their property and things as what may happen. Yes, yes. At the end of the day, we come here with nothing. Take care with nothing. So, once you have life, you can always build back your thing, So, yeah, man, we urge people to take things seriously and to look to preserve life as much as possible. Water shelters was provided, if you have a family, and don't wait until it's